Alrighty guys, let's get it. Today we are going to be talking about what it's like to live on the east side of Portland. We're going to be viewing some landmarks, shops, neighborhoods, restaurants, parks. Here we are today in Laurelhurst Park, right outside of the Laurelhurst neighborhood. Anyway, stick around because I know you guys are going to like it. First things first, we'll talk about this park, Laurelhurst Park, while I'm here. The entrance, or at least one of the entrances, is, you can sort of see it right here by those stairs. You go up, and then street parking is up there, but you do got to walk to get down here. It's overall pretty safe and very friendly, community oriented. You're going to have some people walking or running along these trails. There are some dogs playing over here, a little bit of a hill, and then of course you're going to have your benches, picnic areas, and things of that nature. So in the summer, you're going to have some fests here, outdoor activities. Right now it is Friday the 13th. Hey, what'd you think of that? 12:30 p.m. and it's fairly busy. You've got a slew of porta potties right here. Don't know if you guys can see those. Got a little bit of some arts right there, and looks like we even might have some people practicing fencing or taking some fencing lessons over there. I don't know if you guys can see that, but this is just one of the areas, or one of the parks in the east side of Portland. Right now we are on the, south side of I-5, certainly like east Portland, not quite North Portland, but this is pretty much it. We'll go next. Now that I'm outside of Laurelhurst Park, it's right here behind me down there. Like, again, you're gonna have to park on the street and then walk down there. There are some areas you can walk down, but regardless, it's still pretty secluded. While I'm here, I did want to take a look at some of these homes that are here, because they're actually pretty nice. Of course, we got one guy right here. We'll take a stroll, that way you guys can take a look for yourself. And then we've got this lovely all brick home right here. Some stairs, big retaining walls on these properties. You have more of the park down that way, and some more entrances to homes. We'll take a look at some ones over there as well. We're kind of getting down to the bottom of the hill, but stick around. Alrighty guys, we are on Burnside right now, right here. This is still considered Laurelhurst area, right outside of Laurelhurst Park and whatnot. These are going to be one of the main thoroughways. I want to talk about some restaurants and things that there is to offer. But before we get there, I want to show you guys this cool little place. It's called Pixomatic. It's a little interesting. Follow me. You've got, of course, the Zoltar. I know that is from a movie. I can't exactly remember what movie. It's probably Zoltar. Oh, he's even talking to me right now. I was born in 1999, so that's a little bit before my time. Anyway, I do remember it. Point being that this it's like a dessert shop. You've got some vending machines right here. They've got cheesecakes and whatnot. I'll be honest, they're not going to be the best. But if you are out bar hopping around Portland at 2, 3 a.m., I promise you these cheesecakes and creme brulee, they're going to hit the spot. Don't ask me how I know. And then, of course, you've got some selfie things that you could do with your friends while you're out and about. This is a bar as well, but it's currently closed right now, so we're not going to be able to go inside or stay, take a look at it. I want to say it opens, so Thursday to Saturday, 4 p.m. to 10 p.m., so it's more of like a happy hour after work type of thing, but still kind of a cool little place. Neat little gem pocket, Easter egg type of thing. Yep, self-serving vending machines. It says 24 hours a day. But we will take a look at some other restaurants down here in a second. Follow me there. Next up, I want to talk about a restaurant called The Screen Door. The Screen Door is one of those restaurants in Portland that all of the locals talk about. It's really well known for like its Southern style food and dishes. It's fairly busy regardless of what day you do go on. We're gonna be passing it right here. That's the sign right there. Anyways, they're very well known for like their chicken fried waffles, southern food in general. They've got a really good mac and cheese with their chicken fried waffles that they do have. It's massive. It's almost like a hug on a plate. Again, it's gonna be really busy on the inside. No matter what time you do go, there's always gonna be a line, but hey, that just means that it's a really good place. Probably expect anywhere between like a 45-minute wait to an hour, who even knows, but that's The Screen Door, one of my favorite places. It actually almost went out of business during COVID, but they pulled through. Cool little Easter egg here. They do have a Zoom care right here behind me. I got ADHD like a squirrel, so whenever I see medical things like that. Anyway, one of the other restaurants I do want to talk about, it's called Matador. Right here, Matador. This is a little bit of a chain. I was about to cross. We're gonna cross here. All right, this is a little bit of a chain that is really, really good Mexican food. They've got, and it's not even that expensive either. They've got tacos, burritos, quesadillas, you name it. I promise it's really good. They've got outdoor seating as well, indoor seating, perfect date night, hangout session with the boys or the girls, whatever it is. Anyway, very good restaurant, both of those, and they're kitty corner across the street from each other. Matador and the Screen Door. Check them out. I know you're not going to be disappointed. Alrighty, before we go any further, I do want to chat a little bit about the school systems and what it's like over here on the east side of Portland. Right now, this is Alliance High School, and then further down that way is going to be Benson High School. I'm not going to be able to really get so much footage because it's kind of blocked off, but also do want to respect the kids' privacy. With Benson High School, Polytech High School, I believe it's called, that's going to have more of an emphasis on technology, not necessarily trades, but like high tech or getting your foot in the door with having some sort of, excuse that. Anyway, getting your kids' foot in the door of having some sort of tech job or engineering, excelling in some sort of avenue that way. And that's going to be Benson High School. Alliance High School, that's going to be more of your alternative high school, maybe kids that have a tendency to learn better outside of the traditional rules or regulations that you're going to find in your public school systems. Those with Alliance High School, that's going to more specialize in yes, technology as well, but also trades, and just kind of have more of a variety from your kid to choose from. So if you're thinking your child might fit a little bit better in like an alternative high school or things that are outside the traditional public schooling system, maybe Alliance would work better for them. If you're wanting your kid to have more of an emphasis on technology and then like that traditional public school routing, then Benson High School would certainly be one for you. Now, one thing right here, this is Buckman Field Park. There's a couple of cool things about this. First of all, this area is all kind of new, and this area here as well. We'll take a look, but with Buckman Field Park, this is a park that's open to anybody and everybody. Every Sunday, there is Oregon's largest flag football team. It's called PDX Football. They play here every Sunday night. I want to say it starts at like 4 or 5, maybe 6 p.m. And then they're obviously more popular time in the season. It's going to be for summer, just like when people are kind of out and about. But I mean, if you are interested in flag football, definitely come here, get yourself out here. There's going to be plenty of people playing. Right now, there's some kids playing soccer. Don't know if you can see that or not, but yeah, I love this place personally, even if you're just going to go kind of hang out and do a little run. Right now we're on the track, and you've got soccer field here, another soccer field over there, total of 2 soccer fields. Take a look. Alrighty, next up on the list, I want to take you guys to a cool rooftop bar called Revolution Hall. We aren't quite there yet, but check it out here. I'll first of all just kind of get right into it right now. This actually used to be a school building. Some parts of it are blocked off, other parts of it aren't. There's a little bit of a art gallery and some office space on the inside, as you can see here, maybe see there. But that's kind of the boring part. The cool thing that I want to show you guys is the rooftop bar. There's an entrance right there, but it does say main entrance over here, so we'll go to that here shortly. Alrighty guys, so here we are on the rooftop of Revolution Hall. You can kind of get a whole pretty good view of Portland, of places here and there. Again, we're on the east side of Portland. There's of course a bar over there as well. This is more of the uppity places, also chilled back places on the east side of Portland. Sorry if it's a little loud, they've got some music going on in the back, but just give you guys a quick little tour of the city. Over down this way, this is gonna be more east. What is that actually? East, north, south. This is actually going to be more of your southeast Portland areas over here. So you're going to have like Milwaukee, Oregon City, more down that way. We are in East Portland. The river is going to be just over here, and then the west side of Portland over there. Down over that way, you're going to have more of North Portland and getting closer to the Columbia River, but you got to kind of go some distance over there. I don't know if you guys can tell, over there, that is OHSU campus, at least on top of the hill, all of that area right there. I know I did a video on that a few weeks ago, so go take a look at that if you guys haven't yet. But yeah, that's gonna be like the West Hills, Raleigh Hills area over here, all of the west side of Portland. And then, yeah, you're gonna have all of your buildings over there as well. Let's get a little closer to it, why don't we? All right, quick little summary about Revolution Hall. A couple things I want to mention that I didn't quite mention last time. Right here, open dog park. You got to have open or on leash and off leash. Right here, going to be the main entrance of Revolution Hall. Again, this used to be a school, so there are 4 levels. On the bottom level, you're going to kind of have your main bars. There is a restaurant called Martha's. They're going to have burgers and cafes, patio area. You've got some outdoor seating areas here. And then you're gonna have your offices and auditoriums on the 2nd and 3rd level. Again, east side of Portland, you're kind of wanting that urban, well, of course urban, but some places like where you can kind of be a little bit remote, work on your own, have a place or two, maybe a drink while you're working remote. This is definitely gonna be the place for you. You're also gonna have more of your younger demographic here. I'm 26 myself, and there's gonna be plenty of kids my age, and then of course all the way up until you're like 40s, 45s. Once you kind of get into that little bit older range, there are going to be here, but they're just maybe not going to be hanging out in these areas. Just something to keep in mind. Alrighty, so we've talked about parks, restaurants, bars, a little bit about neighborhoods. Next, we're going to talk a little bit about the shopping centers here. Right now, we are at Lloyd Center. This campus overall is actually pretty big. It's pretty decent. We got Marshall's, Reimagining Community. We've got Dollar Tree over here. We've got a Red Robin and a Buffalo Wild Wings over here. I'm gonna be honest though, guys, this is not the best place to go shopping. I mean, it's big and it's always going to be around here. There are some rumors that it could be turning into a baseball field here soon, or some a field. It did recently just change owners. I want to say, I don't know, 6, 8, 12 months ago, something like that. And it was sold for a lot cheaper than what it was appraised at. I forget what it was appraised at, but yeah, almost like a 60% discount, just because the real estate market, commercial specifically, is not the best nationwide, but obviously here in Portland, specifically Lloyd Center, is not the best either. But I figured I'd take a little bit of a stroll with you guys inside and we can go check it out. So right now we are in Lloyd Center. We've got Lens Crafters, Tamiya, the store. I'm not even sure what that is. That looks like it might be a little bit of a, I don't even know what kind of store that is. Looks a little odd. Let's go take a look. I'll show you guys. Looks like they got some like onesies and some weird hats and whatnot. I don't even know. This is like the most Portland shit I had ever seen. But as you guys can see, there's a few pretty closed office spaces here. This is going to be kind of normal for Lloyd Center. I'm going to be honest. There's 3 levels here. Right now we're on level number 2. Level number 1 is down there, or excuse me, 3, and then level number 1 right here. We've got Marshall's there, but between this one, and here, those are all empty, and that's just the way it is. Like I had mentioned earlier, the real estate market, commercial sector real estate market is not the best in general, just nationwide and in Portland, but specifically here in the Lloyd Center area, which is also why this had been sold for a lot cheaper than what it was appraised at. There's still obviously people here inside, and there's still activity going on. There's just not a whole lot in general, and even when there's just not very many people. There is a roller skate rink. We're gonna go take a look at this. Alrighty, so looks like we might have some rollerblading lessons going on. This is Oregon Skate Oregon School, something like that. I can't read backwards, but I don't know, pretty cool. You could do some stuff. Definitely a Portland thing. Let's go on a stroll. All right, guys, check this out. This is probably going to be the highlight of all of Lloyd Center. I remember coming here when I was like a kid around the holidays just to ice skate or roller rink. I wasn't sure if they were going to have it right now because it is summer, middle of June 13th. But yeah, it does look like they do have it. There's a whole skating rink in the middle of Lloyd Center, and this is kind of be more of your popular uppity area. You're going to have more people here, but and then you're gonna have some burger joints up here as well. We've got GameStop over here right behind me, and then even a Treasure Island, which looks to be some sort of jewelry store. But regardless, this is going to be the main attraction as to why you're going to have people coming here. Perfect date night spot, especially around in the holidays. This is pretty big. And I want to say where that orange cone is, if you come here around like November or after Halloween, there's usually a pretty big Christmas tree, and it is a lot more busy. All right, guys, we are right now in the dead center of Laurelhurst neighborhood. There's this huge roundabout, and then of course that gold pony that we keep going around. Anyway, I wanted to kind of take a look from the inside of this and then work our way around it. I have probably made, I don't even know, 3 or 4 circles around here now. But let's go take a look, shall we? Alrighty, so we will just kind of take a look at some of these homes that they got and whatnot. If I can stay in the middle of these lanes while I'm driving, we'll do it. We got it. Let's take a right here. Oh, there we go. Alrighty, guys, take a last little stroll through here in the Laurelhurst neighborhood. I showed you guys the huge roundabout in the beginning. We're moved out a few, about 3 streets now from the roundabout. Show you guys a few of the homes, but regardless, hopefully by now you guys have seen through the video. You guys know some of the shops, restaurants, bars, touristy areas, neighborhoods in the Laurelhurst neighborhood. We got some parks, schools, Revolution Hall, a little bit of everything. If you guys have any specific questions about anything on the east side, or frankly even west side, we specialize in helping people relocate to and from Oregon. This is kind of our forte. Please, if you guys have any questions, drop a comment, drop a like, reach out to us one way or another, phone, text, email. Turn on your notification center, notification bell. That way, anytime we do drop a video, you guys will be notified and you will be, you'll know what's going on and one of the first to know. Again, my name is Lucas Ugarte with the Sadel team at Keller Williams. Don't hesitate to reach out if y'all have any questions. Other than that, we will see you next time.